Okay, guys, I thought I'd start 2023 with a controversial video. Let's piss off half the population here. Title that female drivers are worse drivers than male drivers. So where's the evidence here? Let's dig into it. So basically, I'll tell you what. We'll let Jack Nicholson explain how females think, and I'll back it up with some evidence here. So let's have a look here. So this is as good as it gets. And I'll get the preview up here. Basically, this, if you know the scene, this secretary, she's like, loves Jack Nicholson. He's a writer and writes like novels about women, romance novels. And the secretary is so happy to see him. She's been dying to talk to him. And she goes, "Oh, you have no idea how much your novels mean to me." And he goes, "Okay, so you go. So what does it mean to you?" And he goes, "That somebody out there knows what it's like to be in here, like in her mind." So then she goes, "How is it that you write women so well?" And Jack Nicholson's response, which is a classic. If you know the movie, you know this line. He goes, "Well, I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability." And this is how I think females drive their cars. And this is the look on her face. So this is how females drive their cars, in my opinion, because I tell you what, guys, if I'm going to die on my bike, and I've always said it's a distinct possibility, I'm going to be taken out by a woman for sure, because they just drive completely different to men, and I'll explain it to you. So I'll explain the incident that happened tonight. So basically, here we are at Esplanade, a nice beach ride, and we have this female driver that was here in this spot here. This was about half an hour after sunset. Perfect conditions. You know, it was like sunny like this all day. Not rainy, poor visibility, nothing like that. It was perfect conditions. I had my very bright clothing on, and also trigger warning for anyone that's got epilepsy. My very bright light. There we go. So, can you see that? It is very bright. It'd be very bright if we put the lights out, that's for sure. So, I got my flashing lights. Everything's great visibility. Even my helmet's luminous blooming luminous green. It's just fluoro green. I'm as visible as you could get. So anyway, cruising along, I'm about here. This silly woman does a U-turn. She goes like this, goes into this driveway here, blocking this traffic. So if there's people coming around here as well, they're going to be confronted with a car that's halfway onto the road. I had just had enough time to turn and say, "Jeepers, watch out next time." And just didn't faze her at all. She thought she'd done nothing wrong. And Jack Nicholson's right. I just think of a man and take away all reason and accountability. There's no reason why she could do that, should be doing that. And to make things even worse, that's just the stupidest place to do a U-turn. If you're going to head back this way, let's go this way. What's the point? What's the point in that? Like, I'll show you the map of where we actually are. So we're right here. So basically, you're fenced in. You can't go here. All right. So we're right here. What's her aim? Why not go to this roundabout here? Why? If you're driving your car, I doubt that you live around here because that's walking distance, right? So you can see here, it's all fenced in. It's all fenced in. If you're aiming to get back here, why not go here? It's slightly longer. It's not much. It's not much. A lot safer than doing a U-turn in front of traffic on a blind corner. That's what I mean. They just don't think. Female drivers don't think. Sorry, I'm going to say it. They don't think because that's a blind corner there. Those cars come whizzing around here. Why not just go up here? And you can do it if you. But the thing is, you're going to be heading back along the Padawalunga here. There's a nice big roundabout. It's not very far. Don't do a U-turn in front of traffic. It's stupid. And dangerous. And it doesn't really get you anywhere. Except being abused by Walrus Rider. Because I was just dumbfounded. I thought, what the F is going on here? That is so dangerous. This is how the last person who, well actually the second last person, the last person who died on the road, they're still trying to figure out what happened. There was a ex-police officer, very high-ranking police officer, commissioner, died on the road, age 72, Port Rush Road. And the one before that, same thing happened, did a U-turn on a nice wide road and right in front of a bike and went bang and killed him. Very dangerous, very, very dangerous. And this isn't the first thing. I wish I had my camera on, but there was an incident. If you follow my channel, there was an incident when I went for a ride with Lance Armstrong. But first of all, we'll actually look at the comments. This is movie clips. I'll leave a link in the description. So everyone loves this line. I think of a man, take away reason and accountability. The best line ever. The riders deserve an Oscar. Whoops. Riders deserve an Oscar for that line alone. And this is good because this is probably around my era as well. Actually, I was 27. 1997, I would have been 26. Saw this movie when I was 17. I thought it was an okay joke. Now I'm in my 40s. It's prophetic wisdom. Sorry, girls. You're going to get a bag in this video. I told you I'm going to piss off half the population. Men are going to love this. Think of a man, take away reason and accountability. The line never gets old. It's just, everyone loves that line. Because we can all relate to it. Female drivers. I'm telling you, like in a car, I'd probably, male drivers are worse, as in car driver to car driver. Because males tend to do dangerous things, as in, drive fast, and overtake, But you can sort of see it coming, right? Females, I find, will just do something that you think is never going to happen. It's like, I'm coming along the road. And I'm clearly visible. Like it was dusk. It was like, fairly dark. I had my light on. That would have been right in the mirror. Would have been right in the mirror. And she still does a U-turn. Can she not judge distance? I don't know what's going on here. Females, help me out. Why would she do this? Why would you just all of a sudden, pull out in front of me? 3 seconds later, I would have been past you. I was about here when she pulled out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would have been past in 3 seconds. It was only about 10 meters. I was only 10 meters from her. I would have been about here. Bang. Right in front of me. Turns. Not just pulls out like that. I was about to pass her. I thought if she pulls, I could see her sort of about, how you can just sort of sense these things. And then she just does the stupidest thing. Pulls into this driveway to do a 3-point turn and go back this way. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. So anyway, I'll show you, this is a video I did a while back. I'll leave the, in the description, the link. Lance Armstrong. So we've got Lance Armstrong here. Sorry for the poor quality video. This is my video, of course. This was Cycling Maven, I think it was. I got permission to use it. And he said, fine. So this is me right here, riding with Lance Armstrong, Twitter ride. And I'll show you this female driver, what she does. Let's have a look. So the season-ending near miss for Lance Armstrong. So there's me in my Australia top and a backpack. So I took some photos of Lance before. Right in front of the police. What does this female driver do? Let's have a look. Bam. Does a bloody U-turn on. Like, this is on a curved section of road as well. Does a U-turn. Like, she sees all these cyclists coming along. It's like, just pull over to the side. Just pull over to the side. We can go around you. Does a U-turn, panics, does a U-turn right in front of us. There's definitely a female driver. I was right there. You're sort of thinking, what the hell has just happened there? So what was going on was we had these massive riders coming down, heading north along the coast here in Adelaide. And this twit, this driver's decided to do a U-turn right in front of us, right in front of the police motorbikes, right in front of everyone. And you'll see here, you'll spot me, where are we? There you go. You'll see me right at
I went around
the front of the car there. You can see my backpack. I managed to avoid it. Lance was to the right of me there. He managed to avoid it. But that was like the season-ending near miss for sure. Because he could have just cleaned up. I think it was. I'm not going to say if it was a man or a woman.
It was a woman.
They could have cleaned up everyone.
It was a woman.
It's just
I don't care now.
Stupid thing. Should have just parked on the side of the road and just let us, you know, we would have negotiated the car, no worries. There we go. A few choice words were spoken, I think.
Crazy, guys. Crazy. So there we go. We have video evidence of the silly female driver doing silly things. Play silly games, win silly prizes is the saying. So there we go. Got a bit of a tan there, haven't I? A bit of a tan. So yeah, I spent a fair bit of amount of time in the sun during the week photographing Tour Down Under. I'll leave a link to my Instagram if you like cycling photos. You can check out the photos I took. I had a media pass and everything. And got some good photos. Where's my media pass? Just hang on a sec. I'll grab it. So there we go. There's the media pass you get for the Tour Down Under. There we go. First time media pass. It was really good. Thank you for the organisation, Tour Down Under organisation, for getting me that. Allowed me better access and got way better photos than I usually do. So there you go, guys. Leave your comments below. I'm sure I'm going to get roasted by the females, or maybe you realise that you're really you just do silly things on the road. You just don't think. Another time, it's usually things like just how do you explain it? It's like they just don't care that they're putting people in danger. It's like I usually encounter female drivers on roundabouts. They just see me coming and they've got to give way to your right. We're in Australia here. We're driving the left-hand side, and they just go straight through the roundabout. And I've had so many near misses on roundabouts with female drivers too, not giving way. So anyway, leave your comments below. I thought I'd vent here, and while I still remember, I still got my cycling gear on. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. It's going to be a good year this year, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.